Hey guys, it's Mary. So this is part 2 of my gardening series. So making your garden for this, COVID-19 or your victory garden, whatever you want to call it. And I just wanted to kind of show you what I've got going. So I live in a neighborhood. That's why I called my channel the Suburban Pioneer. We have a little bit over an acre here, some in the front yard, some in the back. So the first thing that you need to do is observation. So to figure out where you want to put your garden. So in the first video, we had a plan, but part of that planning is going to be figuring out where you put things. So some of your plants are going to need full sun. That means more than 6 hours of sun a day. Some of it needs afternoon shade. Some of it doesn't do well if it gets really hot outside. So you want to take a day or two and kind of figure out where it is that you want to place your garden. Now, I know some of you probably have homeowners associations and things that are not going to allow you to use your front yard, but our front yard is the best spot for us. So our backyard is full of trees, and we're just not ready to take any of those down yet. We can do that in the future if we needed to for extra space, but we have a pretty decent sized front yard. If you can kind of look and see, all that to the driveway over there is our front yard. We did go ahead, we planted cherry trees, we planted cherry trees let's say 5 years ago, I think now, and we had chickens that ate them the first couple of years, and we got rid of our chickens. But what we ended up doing was taking a broad fork, and we made this part of our yard our garden area. And you can kind of see that white on top of there. That's mulch. My husband is a tree care guy. He takes down trees, he prunes trees, so we have a company and we have plenty of access to free chips. Now, what we've found out over the years is that a lot of your tree care companies, they need to get rid of their chips on a regular basis, and frequently they have to pay to dump. So if you contact your local tree guy, I hope you have an arborist that you use for your trees, but if you have a contact, then let them know that you would like to have their chips. Chips biodegrade so quickly, and they're great for the soil. So the first thing you need to do, observe your yard and figure out a sunny spot that gets at least 6 hours of sun each day. Now, if you don't have anything in your yard, you can buy containers and put those in a place, maybe on a deck, that does have better sunshine. And that's going to be for most of your fruiting vegetables. So your peppers, your tomatoes, eggplants, anything that's going to bear fruit, it's going to need to have at least 6 hours of sun. So in my garden bed up here is this is full sun. All of these first 6 sections right here. And then as we get here in the lower ones, we have some of these Leland cypresses, and they give great shade for the afternoon. So that's going to be a great spot for that really scorching hot afternoon sun. That's all going to be protecting, the shade is going to be protecting my tender leafy greens like my spinach and my lettuces. Okay, so that's the next step. That's part 2. So I need you to observe your yard and figure out where you want to place your garden. Okay? See you next time for part 3.